Imagine this, a city built from scratch, complete with all the essentials, yet standing eerily deserted. But why? Discover the mysteries of empty megacities and the audacious plans to construct new urban landscapes from scratch. From a megacity built for millions that remains deserted to Egypt's ambitious desert megacity awaiting occupants, and the bold proposal to relocate Jakarta to an untouched jungle plot, we unravel the reasons behind this phenomenon. Join us as we explore the enigma of these empty streets and uncover the motivations driving countries to build entirely new cities. Get ready to uncover the mysteries of the world's most peculiar cities. Today, we'll embark on a thrilling exploration to determine the fate of these new unplanned urban landscapes. Our journey starts in Naypyidaw, the enigmatic capital of Myanmar. Just imagine a city built from scratch between 2002 and 2012, boasting all the essentials of a thriving metropolis. Yet, despite its grandeur, Naypyidaw remains an eerie ghost capital, shrouded in secrecy and sparsely populated. While the official reason for its construction was to address overcrowding in Yangon, whispers suggest a hidden military agenda behind this enigma. The city's creation was veiled in secrecy, with 25 construction companies silently erecting its infrastructure at a staggering cost of $5 billion. Then, out of the blue, in 2005, the government announced its headquarters would relocate 320 kilometers away from Yangon to this relatively unknown city. Curiouser still, Naypyidaw's strategic location offers limited sea access, deterring potential invaders, and its perplexing road system impedes smooth navigation. Picture this, a 20-lane highway wide enough to double as an aircraft runway. As we unravel the secrets, we discover that this move isn't solely for defensive purposes. Naypyidaw's strategic positioning grants the government better control over previously challenging regions, enhancing its grip on central areas. Naypyidaw, with its population of approximately 750,000 people, falls short of the government's initial plan to accommodate 9 million residents. Join us on this captivating expedition as we uncover the truth behind Naypyidaw's enigmatic existence. And hold on tight, for Myanmar is not the sole player in the 2002 capital city relocation phenomenon. Prepare to embark on a fascinating journey as we delve into the intriguing world of South Korea's Sejong administrative city. This visionary project was conceived in 2002 to tackle the imbalanced economic growth and overcrowding in Seoul, the vibrant capital. However, little did they anticipate the ongoing political turmoil that it would ignite. Let's face it, Seoul takes overcrowding to a whole new level. With a staggering 25 million people, roughly half of the country's population crammed into the Seoul metropolitan area, an alternative was desperately needed. Enter Sejong, a brand new capital city located just 125 kilometers away. Construction began in 2007, and by 2012, government agencies started migrating from Seoul to this promising urban landscape. Initially, the plan was for all government institutions to relocate by 2012. However, here's the twist. Nearly half of them, including the National Assembly, still remain in Seoul. Sejong was meticulously designed to be a self-sustaining haven, complete with green spaces, robust electric vehicle infrastructure, and futuristic amenities like interactive digital signage and automated waste collection systems. But despite its allure, many individuals choose to endure a grueling 4-hour commute to Seoul rather than embracing Sejong as their new home. The critics argue that Sejong's inadequate transportation links and services fail to lure people away from the bustling capital. Moreover, while the city boasts upscale housing and abundant green spaces, it has faced criticism for fostering car dependency and lacking a sense of community. However, don't dismiss Sejong just yet. With a current population of around 400,000, it pales in comparison to Greater Seoul's staggering 25 million residents. Nevertheless, as Seoul grapples with pollution, congestion, skyrocketing real estate prices, and heavy traffic, families are beginning to seek refuge outside the capital's confines. As construction progresses and more institutions and businesses establish themselves in Sejong, the city aims to officially become South Korea's capital by 2030 with an estimated population of 500,000. The vision is for Sejong to evolve organically and thrive as a fully fledged metropolis. But only time will reveal whether all government functions can successfully transition to Sejong within the next 7 years, and whether this audacious city can realize its ambitious vision. From the futuristic Neom in Saudi Arabia to the groundbreaking Bitcoin city in El Salvador, there's no shortage of innovative urban developments. However, one project that stands out among the rest is Egypt's new administrative capital, a colossal undertaking that promises immense potential. Situated just 80 kilometers east of Cairo, Egypt's current capital, this sprawling city is set to become a bustling hub for government and approximately 6.5 million residents. That's a staggering 70% of Cairo's current population. While the new capital may appear desolate at the moment, the tides are about to turn as the first wave of inhabitants is slated to move in this year. There's just one tiny hitch. The new capital is still in search of an official name. Recognizing this, the Egyptian government has even launched a captivating competition, inviting creative minds to submit their ideas for a name and a captivating logo that captures the spirit of this groundbreaking administrative marvel. The captivating story behind Egypt's audacious megaproject, the new administrative capital. But first, let's cast our gaze upon Cairo, the bustling metropolis that sets the stage for this colossal endeavor. With nearly 10 million inhabitants and a greater metropolitan population surpassing 21 million, Cairo is bursting at the seams. And embrace yourself for this mind-boggling statistic. Experts predict that by 2050, Cairo's population will skyrocket to a staggering 38 million. It's no wonder that in 2014, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi proposed the construction of this mammoth city to combat the suffocating traffic and surging overpopulation plaguing Cairo. Fast forward to today, and the new administrative capital is well underway. Its skyline dotted with the remarkable completion of government, residential, and commercial structures. Even amidst the pandemic, construction has charged forward, undeterred, with the government assuring us that the project remains on schedule. In fact, the government district is now a remarkable 98% complete, primed to welcome the first departments in 2023 and operate exclusively from this gleaming new city. Prepare to be awestruck as we reveal the extraordinary features that await within Egypt's new administrative capital. From an international airport to a vibrant stadium and leisure district, this visionary city will also be seamlessly connected to Cairo via a state-of-the-art monorail. And let's not forget the majestic mosques and awe-inspiring churches that will grace its landscape. But the real showstopper is the iconic tower, already standing tall as Africa's tallest skyscraper. However, this is just the beginning, as Egypt plans to commence construction on the mind-boggling Obelisko Capital this year, set to soar a jaw-dropping kilometer high, surpassing all existing structures in the world. Now, let's talk about finances. The new administrative capital's funding rests on the sale of government-owned land and colossal loans from China, which have sparked heated political debates in Egypt. Concerns also linger about the project's potential exclusivity, potentially rendering it an enclave solely for the affluent elite. Such an outcome could inadvertently drain business and investment from Cairo, exacerbating poverty and overpopulation within the bustling capital. Next up, Indonesia is making waves in the realm of urban development with its ambitious project, the new city of Nusantara, set to replace the bustling capital of Jakarta. This audacious endeavor, reminiscent of Egypt's new administrative capital, raises a flurry of questions. Why would the Indonesian government embark on such a grand venture, and when can we expect this monumental shift to occur? The desire to relocate Indonesia's administrative capital away from Jakarta has been brewing since the 1950s, but it was only in January of 2022 that the parliament finally passed a bill to make the move a reality. Brace yourself for this jaw-dropping fact. The new city will be situated over 2,000 kilometers away, nestled amidst lush jungles on an entirely different island. But what could drive the Indonesian government to invest colossal sums of money and energy into shifting the nation's capital so far afield? Let's first take a closer look at Jakarta, a city known for its overcrowding, pollution, and cacophony of motorbike engines permeating the air. With a population of nearly 11 million within the city limits and a staggering 30 million in the wider Jakarta urban area, it is an urban titan struggling to bear its own weight. But that's not all. Brace yourself for a sinking sensation. Jakarta holds the dubious distinction of being the fastest sinking city in the world. Over a decade leading up to 2019, it plunged a staggering 2.5 meters, with recurring instances of devastating floods becoming all too frequent. The urgency to act arises from a dire prediction by Indonesia's National Research and Innovation Agency, stating that unless drastic measures are taken, 25% of Jakarta could be submerged by 2050. The overexploitation of groundwater stands as the primary culprit behind Jakarta's sinking predicament, exacerbated by the effects of climate change such as rising sea levels and more frequent extreme weather events that trigger flash floods from both the sea and upriver. In fact, despite ongoing efforts to construct a 47-kilometer sea wall along the sinking shoreline, the relentless tide has already claimed a mosque and several houses. Facing this grim reality, the Indonesian government has set its sights on the pristine island of Borneo to establish a brand new capital city known as Nusantara. As you soar over the lush jungles of Borneo today, the early signs of progress become evident. Roads are emerging, access routes are taking shape, and the construction sites for key government buildings have been meticulously cleared of trees. Nusantara will sprawl across a vast 2,500 square kilometer site, roughly 3 times the size of New York City, predominantly covered by dense rainforests. The strategic choice of Borneo as the new capital holds multifaceted advantages. The relocation serves as a lifeline for Jakarta, providing respite, from its sinking fate and offering a fresh start for governance and urban development. Nusantara's emergence on Borneo's verdant landscape signifies a bold leap into the future, a testament to Indonesia's determination to overcome the perils that haunt its current capital. As we delve into the realm of urban metamorphosis, we eagerly await the unfolding of this monumental project. The birth of Nusantara promises to reshape the Indonesian landscape, redefine the nation's aspirations, and forge a path towards a more sustainable and resilient future. Picture this: Borneo, the beating heart of Indonesia, holds the key to a transformative chapter in the nation's history. Unlike Jakarta, which currently stands as the capital on the island of Java, Borneo embodies the geographical centrality and cultural diversity that defines Indonesia. With the birth of Nusantara, the new city set to replace Jakarta, a myriad of possibilities unfolds, promising to alleviate overcrowding in the capital while propelling economic growth throughout Borneo and the entire archipelago. One compelling advantage of Borneo lies in its fortuitous protection against the wrath of natural disasters. Unlike low-lying Java and other susceptible islands that grapple with floods, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions, Borneo experiences a significantly lower incidence rate of these cataclysmic events. This inherent stability sets the stage for Nusantara's rise as it stands poised to provide a safe and prosperous haven for its future residents. The construction of Nusantara will unfold in 5 remarkable stages, each carrying the promise of progress. The journey commenced with an awe-inspiring ceremonial spade of the earth in August of 2022, marking the inauguration of Stage 1. The grand finale is scheduled for 2045, when Stage 5 is set to reach completion and the population of Nusantara is projected to swell to a vibrant 2 million people. Such ambitious aspirations naturally come with a substantial price tag, with current estimates pegging the project's cost at a staggering $32 billion. Notably, 40% of this mammoth sum will be fueled by private investments pouring in from both Indonesian and international companies, infusing Nusantara with a dynamic blend of financial backing. The government's initial plan aimed to relocate to Nusantara by 2024, but progress on the ground suggests this timeline may require revision. A recent visit from a Japanese government delegation led to a disheartening outcome as they withdrew their intended investment. As a result, the Indonesian government has turned its gaze towards affluent nations in the Middle East, such as Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, in search of alternative sources of support. Taking cues from the tales of Naypyidaw, Sejong, and Egypt's new capital, it comes as no surprise that China, with its expertise in large-scale construction, is likely to play a pivotal role in shaping Nusantara's destiny. As the clock ticks and the grand vision unfolds, the ultimate outcome remains shrouded in mystery. Only time will unveil whether Nusantara will ever reach its completion, emerging as a resounding success that attracts millions of eager residents. The saga of Nusantara joins the ranks of other visionary city projects, where the interplay of ambition, resources, and fate determines the fate of these urban dreams. The stage is set, the spotlight awaits, and let's let the story of Nusantara begin. And that's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the perplexing phenomenon of empty megacities. From the astonishing architectural marvels to the underlying reasons behind their desolation, we've explored it all. Remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay tuned for more exhilarating adventures. Leave us your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and until next time, let's keep exploring and never stop questioning. This is Travel, Fun, and Luxury signing off. More to follow.